Hey everyone, so today I am doing my version of a broken doll look, and I tried to make it a cute, pretty doll, doing it with my natural hair, and I also showed you how it looks with a wig as well, just in case you were interested in going like full on dressed up. However, I really liked how it looked just with my hair color, but yeah, I'm going to teach you how to do it. So the first step is just to apply your foundation, so I'm using a foundation primer spray, and then the foundation on top of that, and I'm just going to blend it out with a flat top face brush. The next step I'm going to do is my brows, and I'm going for quite a rounded shape, so where my arch of my brow is, I'm kind of rounding, if you can see what I'm doing, just because I feel like it looks a little bit more doll-like and a little bit more sweet and innocent rather than like evil or creepy or whatever. So I'm just doing that on both sides and then finishing off with a brow mascara to keep all the hairs in place. Next up, I'm using a paint pot as my primer on my eyelids, and I'm also using this underneath my eyes as like a concealer primer, and because I'm going to be putting colours underneath my eye. So first I'm taking a white Chromaline by MAC, and I'm kind of elongating where my eyeball shape is. So I'm creating like a fake eyeball shape just below my lower lashes, and then setting that with a white eyeshadow. This is just going to make your eyeballs or eye shape look a lot rounder and make your eyes look a lot bigger. And then we're going to use eyeshadows to kind of make our eyes look even rounder as well, like on the top lid. Oh my gosh, this is so confusing. I'm taking soft brown and lining that white just to give it a little bit of a shadow and some dimension and shape. And then I'm using that same soft brown color on my eyelids, and I'm kind of going in a small circular shape on the top of my eyelid as well. And then on the middle of the eyelid, I am using this pink blush with my finger and just tapping that on. And then I'm going to be taking a shimmery product and popping that in the middle as well. And what that's going to do is just make our eyes look super, super round, and I don't know, it's just going to emphasize the ball of our eye. I'm also just putting a little bit of that on the inner corner just to bring the look together, and then I'm using that white eyeshadow again and going around that round shape of the brown. So I'm putting it on my brow bone and on that inner area as well and kind of bringing it down, and that's just going to make the eyeshadow look even rounder and make our eyes look even bigger. And then same for the eyeliner, I'm going tapered, like quite thin on the inner and outer edge, and then the middle of the eyeliner is a little bit thicker, so it makes my eyes look really round. And I'm using Blacktrack on my Tightline, and I was laughing so much when I edited this, like because of the white on the lower lash line, my eyes look so creepy right now. It's so creepy. And then I'm just using the leftover on my brush just to line that lower fake lash line again. And then if you like, you can put on some false lashes on your lower lash line for your lashes, you know. If you don't want to do that, you can always just draw them on. And then I'm going over my own eyelashes with a little bit of mascara because they're so long you can kind of see the white tips, so it just kind of brings the look together. Then you just want to use your mascara on your top lashes, and then I'm using these big thick false lashes, chopping them in half and popping half on each eye. And then I actually went in with a different pair just to kind of build up the dramaticness, you know, and layered them on top and kind of brought them in a little bit more, just so the lashes look super thick and they're kind of concentrated on that middle part of my eye. Again, just to make the eyes look really big and really round. Now, as you can see, I'm just concealing my face, and I'm going quite heavy-handed and then blending that out. And you just want to blend it all out until it's obviously all flawless, and you want a really flawless base. So conceal your imperfections and get that porcelain doll look going. And then I'm using this white shimmerish kind of powder under my eyes and everywhere I put that light concealer to set it. And because it's slightly shimmery, it's going to give us that really like doll kind of shiny glossy look. Same thing with the face, I'm using a like slightly shimmery powder everywhere. I know it looks kind of crazy, but it really goes well with the doll look because, you know, dolls are shiny, they're not just matte. And then I'm contouring a little bit, and then to finish off the face I am going to highlight my cheeks. Actually no, I forgot to put blush on, so I'm just going to put on that same blush I used on my eyelids quickly, and then I'm using that cream color base on my cheekbones and on my nose and everything just to make my face look super super shiny and highlighted and glossy. And then I put Mary Lou on top of that just to set it down. And then to complete that kind of glossy look, I'm using a glossy finishing spray and spraying that everywhere and then letting that sink in. And then for the lips, I am just kind of skipping out on the outer corner of my lips. So I'm lining the cupid's bow and then just cutting them a little bit short so my lips look small and pouty and round. And I'm using a couple different colors just to give my lips some dimension. Next up is the cracks. You don't have to do the cracks if you don't want to. The doll look looks really nice without them, but I really like the way these cracks look. So I'm basically just drawing some different lines. Some are a little bit thicker. I'm kind of doing the main big lines quite thick, and then the other ones are a little bit smaller. And then for the main crack, I'm just drawing a little kind of irregular pointy circle, I guess, and then just doing some cracks off it. And you can kind of Google cracked like designs, or you can just copy what I did. It's totally up to you. I just made them quite random and just connect them all together pretty much. I'm just doing the exact same thing on my forehead, just making them really random. You could do cracks all over your face, you could just do one crack, you know, it's totally up to you. Just do whatever you desire. Feel free to use mine as some inspiration. And then once we've done that, I am taking the black gel and some black eyeshadow and filling in the big like hole crack. And then you want to take a white eyeliner and kind of do some shadows underneath the black lines. And that's just going to help make it look a little bit 3D and make it stand out really nicely. And then you can add a little bit of white into like the big cracks as well and blend that in just to make it look a little bit more 3D, like a little pit on your face, if that makes sense. And then this wig here I just bought off Etsy, so I'm putting on a little wig cap thingy. It didn't fit me very well, if you couldn't tell, but that's how it looks with a wig if you want to do a really colourful doll costume, or else if you want to keep it simple, you can just put a bow in your hair and, you know, wear something white and floaty and fluffy, and you look like a doll as well. So that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I also put in some blue contacts as well. Those are totally optional, but I just think they finish off the look. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys like it. If you recreate it, please send me photos. I would love to see your pretty faces. And I hope you guys enjoyed this year's Halloween tutorials, and I will talk to you really soon. Bye! Hey everyone, so today's makeup tutorial is like a 2-in-1 video, I guess. I did 2 different kinds of cats. So I did a gingy little house cat, or tiger, it kind of looked like a tiger as well, this one here, and I did a leopard, which you can see here. So I used 2 different techniques